You said actually in an SBS documentary that came out in 2016 on the subject, you said you blamed Tony Abbott and John Howard for your imprisonment. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, Tony Abbott got a slush fund together of 10 prominent Australians that paid $10,000 each into the slush fund. Then he got a person of standing, which was a disgruntled former candidate, member of the party, then to lay the charges against me. And then the people that I thought my close friends, associates, people that worked for me, even a former member of the party, a member of my parliament under One Nation, elected under One Nation, the lies that they said and stating, oh, we didn't know we were part of a political party. The evidence that they gave on that stand was just absolutely astonishing. And that fellow was disgruntled with me because he was one of the ones that walked away from me to form another political party after Peter Beattie. I tell you this, Daisy, a lot of people don't know. I was charged with that and my trial was to start in July, I think it was, in 2003. Peter Beattie, in the March prior to my trial, changed the electoral laws from a fine or a 6-month jail term and made it 7 years retrospective. So that gave the judge, which I've heard was associated with the Labor Party, gave the judge the ammunition to lay those sentences on me.
That is so it really was a systematic effort by, I guess you'd call it the Australian political establishment.
Correct. To
put down a dissident. That's correct?
Yeah. So both.
Unbelievable.
Both of them.
Yeah.
They had to get rid of me, Daisy.
Yeah.
And I'm still a threat to them to this day. And they don't want to be challenged. They think it's a two-party system only in this country. And the public out there really need to wake up to this because they have an opportunity to vote for someone else other than majors. You don't have to vote for them. And that's what I keep telling people. It's really about take control of it, understand the politics. It is a dirty game, but we can turn it around if the people... It's people power.
People power. I like putting it that way. It's so true. And look, if you look throughout history, Pauline, people who were ahead of their time, and I truly believe you were, have always been persecuted. I mean, if you look back sort of to the Middle Ages, where women who knew about herbs and medicine, I mean, they were burned as witches.
Yeah.
You know, you look at the early 20th century, the suffragettes who were all about women's equality. They were treated horribly. Since this is our Good Friday special, I suppose the appropriate example is Jesus Christ was ahead of his time when he was preaching love and tolerance and forgiveness in a very unforgiving ancient world. Do you think that quality, as well as the threat you posed, was what really augmented the attacks against you and continues to do so? People just seem to get rattled, don't they, when they're confronted with that?
Look, like I said, when you start rising in the political scene in Australia, apart from the two major political parties, you are a threat. You know, they've had the system themselves for so long. I don't know how to sort of answer that. You know, all I know is that I'm passionate about the country. I'm passionate about the people. I just want a fair go. I can't stand dishonesty. I can't stand corruption. You know, the people are relying on us to make the right decisions for their behalf. It's not about securing and protecting my own job to ensure that I've got a job for the next how many years. It's not about that. Yeah. I've made a commitment to the people of this nation without fear or favour that I will try and make the best decisions I can on their behalf. And it makes me sick when I see these people walk into Parliament. They don't even know what they're voting on. They follow the party lines. One of the members of Parliament in the Senate there, the Voice, remember? All the Labor, no one stood up against the Voice. Can't tell me they all agreed with the Voice. Anyway, after it was over, one Labor member outside the chamber said, "You were right about the Voice, Pauline. Everything that you said was right about the Voice." But no, did they say anything on the floor of Parliament? No. Not at all, not once. And that's what I'm angry about, Daisy. I have these gutless wonders in there that haven't got any backbone to actually understand how important their position is. It is so important. It is an honour and a privilege that we have been given to be that voice for the Australian people. and they just disregard it, and they go along with kowtow to the political masters just to keep their jobs.